Nowadays, immigration has become usual. People are less afraid to move in search of a better job and a better life. In this regard, Canada remains one of the most popular countries for immigration. Last year, the country became a new place of residence for more than 300,000 people. Canada is considered to be one of the most peaceful, stable, and safe countries, where both citizens and newly arrived immigrants feel at home.
Why Canada? Because for those who haven't been to this country, Canada is a beautiful, safe, quiet land of opportunities. Place where it's so comfortable to raise kids, where it's so opportunistic to have dreams, and where it's so good to actually settle for the best time of your life.
Unlike other Western countries, Canada is not reducing immigration programs, but on the contrary, expanding them. In the near future, the government plans to grant resident permits to more than 1 million new immigrants, despite the belief that people can only obtain residency in Canada by having several master degrees or investing a large amount of money. There are many programs that make immigration possible for people of different professions, age, and financial opportunities.
Canadian government recently has announced almost double number of new immigrants that the country will be receiving and accepting in the next 5 years. There are a lot of programs. They encompass the opportunities for those who are young and aspiring, and they offer opportunities for those who are in business, who have created knowledge, expertise, who have acquired money and is interested in investing to this country and becoming an entrepreneur here. So the list is long, the opportunities are there, and it's up to those who are looking towards this part of the world to just investigate their options.
Although people can immigrate to Canada without any professional help, it's very easy to make a mistake or choose the wrong program for a person who doesn't know all the subtleties of Canadian immigration law. In addition, the programs are constantly changing, and it's almost impossible for an average person to keep up with all the latest changes at the level of professionals with a comprehensive knowledge in this field.
When I'm asked the question why people need an advisor, I always remember how I go to fix my shoes to a shoemaker. He definitely knows how to do it. And something seemingly very, very easy to do becomes a chore of impossibility to me. Immigration law is an actual law. Just like a corporate law, just like a family law, a criminal law, it's a law. It's comprehensive, complex, it's technical, and for those who understand law and for those who can help themselves, absolutely, they can represent themselves, and some do, in straightforward, simple situations. For those who need to know the intricacies and the technicalities and the rules and the regulations and the venues and the jurisdictions to not miss on a simple thing sometimes, my advice is to actually go seek yourself an immigration counsel who would be knowledgeable, experienced, and able to help you in something so important, immigrating to Canada.
Established in 1995, Jane Katkova and Associates has helped thousands of people from different countries immigrate to Canada. It's a licensed company that has been providing immigration services for over 20 years and has accumulated extensive experience in solving a wide variety of cases.
I have been practicing for over 20 years. I am an immigration counsel. I have been privileged to be entrusted with thousands of cases during the years that I have been practicing, and I am very proud to say that a huge number of cases that I filed was approved. I have brought over 6,000 cases to Canada, and that is not coming easy. This result is being achieved through a very, very thorough approach to every case. We care about every single detail that we file, whether it be the extension of a visa to Canada or the application for a visa to Canada, or it is a complicated case of a business person. It doesn't matter how complicated seemingly the case is. What matters is that every detail is taken care of and is addressed.
There are currently more than 80 programs available for immigration to Canada. Federal programs include student, humanitarian, family sponsorship, skilled worker, and business immigration. There are also multiple provincial programs that are constantly updated by provincial governments and vary depending on the labor market.
There are numerous programs starting with immigrating to Canada in the Canadian Experience class, or professional, or trades, ending with immigrating to Canada as a businessman with a specific knowledge and expertise. Provincial programs, which also have segments. So many programs have segments within themselves, numerous number of programs, numerous number of opportunities. What's very important is to identify which one is yours, which one is best for you, and best answers your circumstances, and make right steps without a rush. Just making sure that while you are preparing your case, everything is there, to the T correct. So therefore, spend more time preparing the case and less time waiting for the approval versus the other way.
Canadian immigration law can be quite complicated with a great deal of nuance, which is why asking for professional help can be very useful. An immigration law firm can help choose the right program, prepare the required documents properly, and also defend a person's case, preventing him or her from being deported.
Our job is as comprehensive as the immigration law. We know the details and we know what it takes to create the result which we are aspiring to receive. We know every detail, we know every test that the immigration officer or the judge for that matter would apply while assessing this or that application. We know the test, we know the rules, we know the regulations, we know the operational manuals, we know how officers behave in most cases, we know what they are looking into, and therefore we are handy to have by the client's side and to represent the client's interests, because we have done it so many times and we have done it so many times successfully that I sincerely believe that not seeking a professional help in whatever we do is a waste of time sometimes and a waste of an opportunity, because every application which has been refused is not good on your record. While you are filing a second application that you are hoping to be approved, you need to address why the first one was refused. Right away you are making it more complicated. So why try your chances if you can make a move and do it from the very first step in the right way? So therefore my advice is seek professional help.
The process of immigration can take many years, and obtaining permanent residency sometimes seems very difficult. But even if the case is complicated, professionals in Jane Katkova and Associates can find the solution in most situations.
Complicated cases can be complicated for various reasons. There may be complications in every program because we're dealing with people, and people's situations are different. Challenges are in most cases possible to be overcome. You just have to know how. You need to know the details, the intricacies. You need to know what kind of letter the immigration officer or the judge would most likely accept versus refuse. You need to know the details, the technicalities. You need to know specific requirements for different countries, because different countries have different requirements that are mandated by the government of Canada. So all those tiny small things, once you have walked them many times, you know those details that many don't, and you can apply your knowledge to resolve your client's situation.
Usually, people have a lot of questions at all stages of immigration, before applying, during the application processing, and after arrival to a new country. So it is important to have someone who is always there for them, ready to communicate and provide guidance and support.
We know how it feels to be an immigrant, because each and everyone in my team has come to this country from their home country, and the geography of the people who work for me is quite vast. Most of us have done the same, and we know what it takes, and we know how hard it is. Therefore, the policy in this office is not only high-level service and exquisite professionalism that we are absolutely committed to provide to every client, but also human beings guidance. There are so many unrelated questions which sometimes come our way from our clients when they call from numerous parts of the world asking seemingly unrelated questions, and of course related questions pertaining to their immigration status, we are here, we answer. We are available to chat on WhatsApp, on Skype, we are communicating by email, we can see you, we can not see you, it doesn't matter. We are here because we understand what it takes to be on the way to a new country and to be on the way to such a huge, incredible change, and what it takes to make sure that everything that you submit is prepared well and right. So we guide, we instruct, we support, we calm down those who are worried, and that is a very natural emotion to people who are planning a huge move. We're here and we are proud that our phone in our office is always answered.
At Jane Katkova and Associates, you will meet professionals that are passionate and committed to providing high-quality immigration services. They see a unique story behind every case, carefully study each individual situation, and believe that working together with a client is the only way to achieve the ultimate goal, immigration to Canada.
Working on the immigration case of our client is joint effort. We cannot do a good job without our client to be collaborating and cooperating with us on every level. It is actually amazing that in this area where I am practicing, people who show up in your life as your clients very often stay in your life. We are flattered by words coming to us from so many clients that we have a very special vibe in this forum. We love people, we respect people, we respect their time, and there is a life behind every person who becomes our client. There is a life that we respect and that we also cherish and that we undertake to help to make better. And therefore, we are different because we love what we do very much, we know what we do very well, and because we really care. We are here to help, to assist, and to be there for you.